What's going on, my comrades? It's your boy, FrankandtheFurious, bringing you episode 1 of the Milwaukee Dreadnoughts series. I'm excited to bring this to you guys today. Team number 32. We've gone back in time about a year. And hey, we have demanded that we expand right now. Seattle can eat a fat one. It's Milwaukee. Doesn't exist in Milwaukee time. So we're going to make it Milwaukee time. Okay? It's Milwaukee time. I got a couple questions. Why Dreadnoughts? Because it sounds cool. The Dreadnoughts. And, you know, the Great Lakes. I did a little research. I'm pretty sure Milwaukee was a shipping yard for a little while. That's like, yeah, sure, it's a stretch. Why not? Why not? Dreadnought just sounds cool. That's pretty much my reasoning. And Admirals is taken. But in this timeline, we're pretending the Admirals don't exist. Or they're our affiliate. Which, speaking of which, our affiliate is the Madison Lakers. Yes, I want to keep it near Milwaukee. So we decided, why not just make it the capital of Wisconsin? Good old Madison. And decided to name them the Lakers, since, you know, Madison has like 20 of those all around it. And why is the logo a shark thing? Because what's a Laker? What's a Laker? So we're just going to make the logo a shark. It's like the Canucks. A Canuck is not an orca, yet an orca is their logo. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Okay, that's what I'm saying. But I have already planned our team. I've already gone through this, and I've already planned through who we are going to select from each team in the expansion draft. Let's send to the expansion draft real quick. Why, yes. We do have to make the plans for the draft, even though we already finished it. And in the draft lottery, we did not get a single position, fall all the way to 6. So that's great. Excellent. Couldn't ask for anything more. But yes, the expansion draft. So you might not know, what's the expansion draft? So the expansion draft is where a new coming team to the league selects one player from every team, and they have requirements, as you can see at the bottom. That doesn't really sum it up, but I need at least 15 forwards, 9 defensemen, and 3 goalies. I can draft more defensemen, but as long as I have 15 skaters, 3 goalies, I can draft as many defensemen as I want past that. I just have to hit that minimum. And you're maybe wondering, okay, so I selected one player. What stopped me from selecting the best player? So in every team, they have a protection list. They get to say, hey, you can't select from this pool of players. We are protecting them. And in the NHL, the last expansion draft and the upcoming actual Seattle one, the 2 lists were either a team can protect 7 forwards, 3 defensemen, and 1 goalie, or 8 skaters, including forwards and defensemen. So if you want to protect more defensemen, then yeah, 8 skaters and 1 goalie. And you may be thinking, oh, okay. It doesn't seem like you can build that good team. You're not getting some of the best. Oh, trust me. You can get some good players. And from the Anaheim Ducks, as our first selection as the Milwaukee Dreadnoughts, we will be selecting Jacob Larson, the defenseman out of Anaheim. From Arizona, we shall be selecting Lawson Krause, left winger. I won't do this for every team though. But yeah, that's the expansion draft. And in Boston, we are selecting Brandon Carlo. Now you could say there's a bunch of other better players. Like in Arizona, I could go get an 85 overall goaltender. But I wanted to plan this out so that it kind of fit my team, and I didn't dilly-dally on this for too long. So yeah, I could have went and got Antti Ranta. But turns out Lawson Krause fits really good for my coach. Top 6. So yeah, let's see what we can do with Lawson Krause. Let's see if we can make him realize that first round pick potential he has. Let's see if we can do it. But in Buffalo, this one's kind of a strange pick. We'll be picking Jean-Sebastien Dia. That's just because I like him. And I really don't want anyone else from Buffalo. In Calgary, we are getting the big daddy of our blue line, Mark Giordano. I don't know why they leave him unprotected, but thank you anyway. In Carolina, we are selecting Brett Pesce. Very good defensive defenseman. Out of Chicago, we're taking Zach Smith. But yeah, also, for this expansion draft, I have the setting where I can add a contract year so that players drafted in the 20... I'm playing with custom rosters. So, in custom rosters, if you do an expansion draft, it shaves off a year because you have to go through the re-sign phase again. So, every player loses a year on the contract, if that makes any sort of sense. So, they add that back and I turn that on. So, if you see some, like, weird contracts and, like, lengths, that's why. Out of Colorado, I'm selecting Jonas Donskoy. But, yes. That is the little my madness that we're going with. And Marcus Nidavara will be our selection from Columbus. Also, not everyone I take in the expansion draft will be on the team. Starting next season, some people will be traded. But from Dallas, we'll be selecting Stephen Johns. Fun fact, my sister, who's a nurse, works with his sister. I think she works with him, or she worked with him with her at one point. So I thought that was actually pretty cool. But yes, out of Detroit, Madison Bowie. In Edmonton, we shall be selecting left winger Jujhar Khaira. In Florida, we'll be selecting Brett Connolly. Yeah, like for example, the contract Connolly signed, he signed this year in the 2019 free agency. He signed for 4 years, 3.5. So you're like, well, why is it 5? Because that year is going to shave off once we go through the re-sign phase. So it goes back to normal, kind of. Yes, Brett Connolly. Welcome to Milwaukee. Up next is Nikolai Prokhorkin. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a little strange. And a little bit of a stranger pick. Coming out of Minnesota, we are selecting Eric Stahl. We're going to get some more veteran presence on this team. We're going to get actually a veteran presence on forward. No, like an offensive veteran presence on forward. I almost said Chicago. No, Montreal, we are selecting our first goaltender, with that being Charlie Lindgren. In Nashville, we are selecting Nick Bonino. If you have never heard that call from the 2016 Cup Final, please look it up. But Nick Bonino scored a goal against the Sharks, and oh my god, the announcer lost it, and rightfully so, because that was fun. But from New Jersey, we're selecting Connor Carrick. From the Islanders, we'll be selecting another goalie, that being Thomas Greiss. And from the Rangers, we're going a little bit off the board. But the Rangers for this one, we're selecting prospect defenseman Labar Hajek. We're going to see what he turns into. Hopefully get him developed to the NHL level. But from Ottawa, we are selecting Nick Paul. Big boy. So, yeah. Big boys. Yeah. From Philly, we're selecting the guy who kicked cancer's ass, and now he's going to kick a bunch of asses for us. That being Oscar Lindblom. And Pittsburgh, my team. Who are we bringing back from that series? Well, we are bringing back. Oh, I faked you out. You thought it was going to be Murray. No, Jared McCann is going to be joining us in Milwaukee. San Jose will be selecting depth forward Stefan Nason. I know it looks like Nosen, but I think it's pronounced Nason. That's how I keep hearing it. But I hear it also Nosen. So I think it's Nason. I guess so. But I would be an idiot if I did not take Alex Pietrangelo from St. Louis. And I'm going to do something weird with him. You'll see later. Yeah, I'm going to do something a little kind of weird. But in Tampa, we are selecting Yanni Gourde. In Toronto, getting close near the end of the draft, we're selecting Andreas Janssen. In Vancouver, we are selecting our hopeful goalie for the future. Well, goalie of the now, but hopefully he develops into his potential, that being Thatcher Demko. What a name. In Washington, we got the man who can rearrange faces, and that is Garnet Hathaway. Hopefully he rearranges some of the faces on teams like the Wild or Chicago, our new division rivals. And from the Winnipeg Jets, our last selection will be another big boy, and that being the 6'5" Adam Lowry. Go kill someone on the ice, buddy. That is your Milwaukee Dreadnoughts roster. Or not roster, but the expansion draft. Some of these players will be traded, and I'm going to do something wink. But I'll first have to describe something. So, in the last expansion draft, teams were able to trade picks, prospects, and players to Vegas if they would select a certain player or if they wouldn't select someone. So basically, what would happen is, for example, one of the selections that happened is one of the biggest. Columbus went to Vegas and said, we will give you a first-round pick and I think another asset, or they wanted them to take a first-round pick and the contract of David Clarkson, who was already out of the league, but their cap hit was already on Columbus, and they're like, we'll give you a first if you take this cap hit off of us, and if you select William Karlsson. You know, and if you've watched hockey the past couple of years, you will know William Karlsson is probably Vegas's number one center. He scored 40 goals his first year in Vegas. You know, when they selected him in the expansion draft. Yeah, that one. That's William Karlsson. A really good defensive forward. Yep, that's the bitch. So yeah, teams learned to regret it. Others being Minnesota, who said, hey, Vegas, if you select Eric Holla, we'll give you Alex Tuck. And both of them became really useful for Vegas. Yeah. So, you can't do that in the NHL games. Or can you? I'm going to do something very unconventional, and no, that is not trading up for pick number 2 for Vancouver. I'm going to trade players back to their teams, demanding more assets, as if they came to me and said, hey, as long as you don't select this player, we'll give you stuff. And the first team I'm going to do that with is going to be St. Louis. Because I can't in good faith take Alex Pietrangelo. Well, I can take Alex Pietrangelo, but I also want a lot of assets from them. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can steal from them. I haven't planned out this part, but who could I take off of them? Well, let me take off their first round pick. I want next year's first. Yeah, you don't have your first this year. I squeeze Jordan Kyrou. That can be taken so weird out of context. Can I squeeze Jordan Kyrou? Why, yes, you can. Why, thank you. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at players like they might say, like, hey, can you please like Alex Steen? I could take back the contract of Alex Steen. We got the cap space for it. I think I might do just that. So, let's pretend we didn't select Petrangelo, and St. Louis said, hey, we'll give you our first and Jordan Kyrou if you select Alex Steen and take that contract off the books for us. And we agree. Thank you, St. Louis. That's the main team I wanted to do it for. Here, I actually have a Google Doc right now of this. I do have a couple players who I do want to move out. And not really trade back to their former teams because they don't have much value, but that's really the only one I'm going to do. But yeah, so Petrangelo is still blue, but we have Jordan Kyrou in a first next year that could potentially be a lottery pick. So that's cool. First up, who we are going to try to move is going to be Okay, come on, game. Connor Carrick. Because we have a lot of defensemen, and he's kind of on the way out. Connor Carrick, 2/4 from Eric. Thank you. Oh yeah, there's a franchise center in this draft, and of course he goes to Chicago. Of course. We're not allowed to have nice things. As hockey fans. I say that as a Penguins fan when I'm spoiled with a lot of nice things. Love you, Crosby. But yes, Connor Carrick, we are going to be trading 2/4 from Arizona, a 4th and a 5th from Florida, New Jersey, a couple 4ths. St. Louis. Why do you want him, St. Louis? That doesn't make sense. Send him back to Toronto. Ooh. Huh. I'm going to send him to Arizona. Have fun with Carrick, Arizona. Up next, I'm going to test the block for Madison Bowie. And we do get offers. Arizona offers a second. Boston a second and a third. Ooh, I kind of don't want picks in this draft. I won't lie. I can get future picks more. Yeah, I'm sending them to Boston. Madison Bowie to Boston for a second and a third. And that's pretty much all the players I wanted to trade. So yeah, I really only enacted my little role playing. I don't know. Wait, what? Wait, wasn't there another medium elite? No. Okay. I thought there's normally 5 medium elites in the draft. So I'm like, wait, did LA just do? What did they just do? But okay, the guy who I wanted anyway dropped, and that is Jakub Chabarov. I know I could get a Lucas Bogosian, the centerman, but I like me some Russian power forwards because they can fight. So we'll take Jakub. Could that be a mistake? Yeah, maybe we should have gotten the center. Oh well. So yes, Chabarov is our first ever NHL draft pick. And I won't lie, if you're doing an expansion mode in 2019 and you did custom rosters for the expansion mode, please, for the love of God, trade all your picks out of this draft, except that first round pick pretty much, because this draft is terrible. Am I going to do that? I don't like abusing the AI, so no. But yeah, a lot of these guys that you're seeing here, you're like, oh, these are a lot of real peoples. This entire draft was computer generated. And you're like, but I'm seeing these guys' pictures. And yeah, they are real people. These are people who didn't get drafted in the 2019 draft. So you can probably already tell they're not the greatest if they didn't get drafted there. Yeah. So I'm going to go strangely off the board and just go with Bennett Klimchuk, a Swiss defenseman. Turns out, he's not terrible. But yeah. Top nines already start at pick 11. Yeah, this draft ain't the best. Actually, this one's actually a lot better than I normally see them. Oh, I won't lie. I did re-roll a couple times for like a decent coach that I liked in a draft. And one of the drafts I had didn't even have a single medium elite in the top 5. The number 1 overall pick was a high top 4 defenseman. And I'm like, this draft sucks. Yeah, for the love of God, if you are doing this at home, trade out of this draft as we speak right now. Don't do what I'm doing. Don't. I beg you, please use my knowledge. I just don't like cheesing the AI in the system. So you know what? We'll swing and a miss with this draft for the most part. Maybe we'll get 1 or 2 hits like Gabo. Medium star, that could be a nice hit. Who knows? He could turn out to be a good goalie. He could. But yeah, we're gonna the re-sign phase is gonna be really quick because I can bet you we're gonna have almost no one to re-sign. And I just need to build a minor league roster and we will be good to go. Zachary Pham. What a last name. Go away, Detroit. Pham. Alright. Oh. I can get a Subban. Louis Subban. Jace Doig. Is that how you say it? Doig? Sure, why not? Low top 6. Cool. Doig. Oh, Paquette. Oh, Jakob Stoofling. I feel like you might be real. I feel like he wasn't computer generated. Perhaps. Maybe. Brennan Lehman as our last selection in this draft. And yeah, this draft was pretty bad. So, like I said, for the love of God, trade out of this draft. Don't stay in here. Yes. We're going to sim through the resign phase. Yeah, I don't have any players about to become restricted or unrestricted free agents. And yeah, I don't really plan on it. So we're just going to sim straight to free agency. And I have a list of what I need for the minor league roster. And yes, you're going to see free agency. Yeah, it is very dead. The highest profile free agent is 4th liner Marcus Kruger, who in real life is over in Europe, and I just moved him back to the NHL just because. So yeah, it's a crapshoot. But yes, let's see who we could bring in. Thomas Podelka. We could bring him in. Yeah, why not? Sure, we'll give you a 1-year deal. Okay. I say that like I go, okay. Labar Sulik. I don't know why I said Salik. That is weird. Bring in the forbidden Eric Gustafson. Okay. I didn't bring in Simone Dupre. That is always an interesting idea. Petrie Limbaum. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Sure. Okay. I like to bring in people that I know. Like, I typically have some of my go-to players for this kind of stuff. Like David Bluehouse. Or Bluehouse, or Dylan. I always think it's David. Frank, you fool. Of course, Frank Corrado. I love you, Frank Corrado. I don't know why, I just love him. Yes, we're gonna need a goaltending tandem. Well, we already have our starter, who's going to be lingering. And I gotta get my backup, Zachary Fukale. Because for some reason, I love him. No real reason except than that. And yeah, I'm gonna bring in Roman Derny as the third stringer. Yeah, I could do all this off screen, but where's the fun in that? Now we'll bring in Rourke. I know he's not that good, but I like using him. Okay, that gives us 2 playmakers. If I could go get... Oh yeah, we're having a grind line, by the way. We always... We're having the grind line. You know what? Let's go get him. David Daniel. Yeah, let's go get you. Get Desjardins. I say. Where are my grinders at? Where's my grind, boys? I'll be sure not to drag this on too long. I probably will anyway. Alright. I'm not finding any grinders I'm a fan of down here. Nicholas. Actually, pretty decent face-off. Why not, Nicholas? Let's bring you in. On the left wing. Someone already knew this is coming. My boy, Oscar Muller, who I absolutely adore because the dude is, look at that offensive awareness and look at his puck skills. This dude, it doesn't matter what his shot is. He lives and breathes off. He is offense. Oh God, I'm having a stroke. Let's bring in Kirby Reichel because I like him for some reason. It's literally how I play this game. It's like, yeah, I randomly like you. Welcome to the team. Hi, Clark MacArthur. Where is he? Down here? No, I don't think he is. There he is. Brandon. I used him a lot before in NHL19, so once again, another one of those players where I'm just like, I just love you for no reason. It's really that. I can't summarize it better. Which one of the snipers? We'll bring in Fontaine. He's got the best offensive awareness of the bunch. Have you 1 year? There he is. Darren Archibald. One of my go-to players for this. Yeah, I've like go-to AHL players. I think a part of it contributes to... Actually, I am going to bring in more in. I do need another sniper. A part of it does contribute to the fact that my roommate and I in college, we would do franchise modes together, and the way we would play it together is he would manage the major league team and I would manage the minor league team, since I don't want to like throw him under the bus or call him bad at NHL, because he's not. It's just I live and breathe this game, so I play it a lot more. It's not really his fault that I have no life outside of this game. Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll bring in, no, you're in Chicago with your brother. I won't bring you in. We can bring in Bill Gates Jr. Brent, my bad. Not Bill. Welcome, Bill. You're Bill now. And no, that is not Tyler Kennedy, if you're asking. That's him. But I will bring in the Forbidden Pedersen. Because why not? Why not? Yeah, I'm just signing depth forwards, if that's what you're wondering, not what I'm doing. Yeah, I want to bring in one more playmaker. Wait, is he? No. Wait. Okay, yeah, he's not left wing. That's why. There he is, Freddie Dipples. Famous wheeling nailer. Wait a second. Who are you? Okay. Let's bring you in. So yeah. That's pretty much the roster. I think I forgot to sign a depth defenseman. Oh joy. Uh-oh. We'll bring in Selnick. And of course, Hunter Drew, because I love him for some reason as well. I don't know. I just have random players I love in this game. Oh, scouts. Let me prep the scouts. We good to go. Sorry if this episode is a little bit boring. Trust me, these all won't be like this. Okay, the game is killing herself right now. Alright, I'm just gonna fire these two. Yeah, they're really not that great. Or they're D scouts. Yeah. Be gone, thought. Okay, so you, where else are you good at? You are good in Russia. Where's the Russia scout good? It's SHL. So you're going to move to the SHL, and the Liga scout will move to Russia. So I need another Liga, a Europe. Okay. Okay. Let's get jinkies with it. I think I need a US scout. Alright, Heino. We'll bring in Yanni Heino. Need a European scout. You do great in all of Europe. Excellent to see. I just saw an NHL. Where's the NHL scout? There he is. Yeah. I don't think I needed the Central. If not, I bet someone else can go to the Central. Okay. Yeah, I just needed the US scout, and I think that's the NHL, US West. I just signed 2 Europes, SHL, or well, Liga, my bad. Alskven. There we go. Alskven. Coleman! Coleman, buddy, you can go to the West. So you will. You will. Asplund. I don't remember if the other guy could. You can go to Alskven, so sure. Wunderbar. Alright. Yeah, sorry the boring stuff has to come here. But yeah, next season we'll be starting the sim. As Chris Tanev goes to Tampa with a 3rd for a first and a prospect. What you doing there, Vancouver? Alrighty. My scouts are signing. Frank Corrado, Hunter Drew, Roman Durney, Selleck. All right, good. Get all these players in here. Happy. Look at all these happy guys. They're all so happy. Full roster. Okay, it sucks, but oh well. So we got our full roster all ready. Let's sim next season. Let's sim to next season, baby. Also, I will rearrange all the lines. I'll announce like the captains and or the assistant captains and stuff like that. But I'm ready for this series to get undergoing into the sim. I have a lot of faith in this team. You know what? I did really good trying to build around our coach and trying to build as best of the team as possible. And we're going to see how well of a job I did. We shall see. But yeah, we're going to have some funky lines. Let me tell you, it's not going to look like this. But I'd like to thank y'all for watching. But above all else, stay cute out there, my comrades, and stay tuned for Monday for episode 2 when we start the season. Take care.